Hello,
Hi, hello.
how are you?
Good. How are you today?
Fine, thanks.
All right. I think we might have a new student with us. He's an old new student, not a new student. Hi, Mohammed. How are you? Are you okay?
Right, thank you.
Is the connection okay?
What about you?
Good, good. Things are okay. So far, so good.
So far, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
So far, so good.
Yes. I don't know because my internet is not as good as the last few days because this is the first time I'm having less than full coverage. Usually my 4G modem has a full bar, but even when there's no electricity, I have full bar internet. But yesterday and today it's not full bar for some reason. So if my voice isn't clear or if it becomes choppy, just tell me and I'll change to Riyadh. Maybe it's a bit better. Okay, so let's start with a little review of some of the things we talked about in yesterday's lesson. Not yesterday, the day before, our last lesson. So in our last lesson, we talked about the present perfect, how to use it for life experiences, okay? So we learned how to use the present perfect in the past and how to use it, in the positive and how to use it in the negative. So let's start here. Look at these two examples on the top left in exercise 7. So the first one in the present perfect, he's done a lot of charity, okay? So this is an example. And in the past simple example, it says here, Danny started acting at the age of 7. So the main differences between these two sentences is that with the present perfect, it says we use it, if we want to use the rule, it says we use the present perfect for experiences that happened sometime before now. So the experience, of course, is in the past. But the most important thing is we don't know or we don't say when they happened, okay? So this is very important in the present perfect. You never say exactly when the event happened. So he's done a lot of charity work. When? We don't know. If you want to know, you have to change to the past simple and you have to put a past simple question. So you would say, when did he do charity? Now it changed. It's not present perfect anymore. It became past simple. When did he do charity work? And the answer would be, of course, in the past simple. He did charity work in 1999, for example. So this is our first and most important point, which is using the present perfect for something in the past, but we don't say when. But if we want to use the past simple, we usually say exactly when the thing happened. Like in the second example here, it says, Danny started acting at the age of 7. So it's specific, so we know when. So these are the two main points we talked about last session. And we also talked about this interesting exercise. So your classmate here, Malak, she finished this exercise and she answered all of the words. So let me just write them again. Okay, so can you answer them again, Malak? Just as an example, just so we can write them.
Okay.
Okay, you can read from the beginning.
Susie Candy is probably the world's most famous Marilyn Monroe lookalike. She's been on TV all over the world, and she's made adverts for companies such as Citroën and Pepsi. Susie can act and sing exactly like Marlene, and in 2009 she appeared in the play Marlene and Lucy in London's West End. She's also appeared
Mhm.
appeared in a number of films as Marlene. She's starred in the Italian comedy Me and Married. No. She starred
Correct.
in the Italian comedy Me and Marlene in 2000, and the film is made
Mhm.
2 million in its first weekend.
Right.
It's Susie's worked
Mhm.
also worked as a model, and she's worn
Mhm. Mhm.
a lot of Marilyn Monroe's original clothes and film costumes. The real Marilyn Monroe died
Mhm.
in 1962,
Mhm.
but Susie's life is never been
Mm,
not exactly than it is now.
exciting. But try again, number 10.
But Susie's life never
I think has never been.
Right. Yes, Mohammed, you're right. Did you hear the answer?
Has
Malak?
never been, yeah.
Correct? Yes. Susie's life has never been.
Oh, why didn't I say that?
I
But
but
with S
uh-huh.
apostrophe.
Sorry. I thought you said is, like verb to
Yes.
be is.
No. But
Okay. Yeah.
life is
Yes.
never
Yes.
been.
Correct.
We have 3 years.
Yeah. Oops. Life. Susie's life. Sorry. Yes, never been. We've written like. I've lost the button here. Okay. That's correct, yes. So you can use the short form, but Susie's life's never been, like Malak said, life's never been, yes. Or you can use the full one, has, like Muhammad said. Both are correct. In the rest of the examples, when we usually use the S. The shorter form is, of course, it's more friendly for conversation. And this is the one that I think natives use more often. They use the shorter form. But this is it. Okay, Mohammed. So this was from last lesson. So we did these and we finished this. So this was the grammar focus of last lesson. So let's go on with today's topic. Let's see what we have for today. So today we'll talk a little bit about music and vocabulary. So we'll discuss music, but in grammar we will continue with the present perfect for experiences. Okay. So we'll talk a little more about the present perfect, and we'll also make questions, yes, no questions with ever. So we can use, for example, questions like this. Have you ever been to a concert? Have you ever been to Italy? Have you ever tried sushi? Have you ever, and so on. So this is a common question that people ask each other, especially when you're meeting someone for the first time. Maybe they're interested in you, maybe they're curious, they want to know about your life experiences. So this is a common question they use a lot. Have you ever? Okay, let's start with a little bit of vocab first, okay? So we'll start with some different types of music, so vocabulary and speaking, okay? So we have here in this box different types of music. So we want to listen to the different types here and put the types of music in order you hear them. Okay, so we're going to hear a little clip, or not a clip, you can say a track of different types of music, different types. Of course, there's another word we use for types of music. It's I think it's a French word, genre, G-E-N-R-E, genre. So if you see this word, when they say music genre or maybe movie genre, if you see this word, it means type, kind, genre. So it's an extra word, but you can just say types. You don't have to use this, but it's sometimes used. So you might see it on the internet. Anyways, let's listen to this track. And what we want to do, we want to put the different music types in order. So number one is R&B. So you'll hear number one first. You'll hear R&B music first. Then you'll hear maybe dance, maybe rock, maybe. So we just want the numbers, okay? So, okay, I'll pause. Do you have, by the way, Mohammed, do you have a notebook with you? Something you can write on? Do you have something you can write on, Mohammed?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. Because in some exercise it's easier to write on.
Please give me a minute.
Okay.
Slide, just a minute, please.
All right, take your time.
فضي دخل زي ما فهمنا. لا تقدر تستناني ساعتين. باهي خلاص برا. طبعا نجيب. Okay, sorry.
All right, no problem. Do you have a piece of paper in front of you? Maybe notebook, pen, and paper?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
I'm still at the office.
All right, okay, no problem. If you need to leave anytime, it's not a problem, okay? Or you can just, for example,
no.
you can mute it, do whatever you want.
I will try to continue.
Yeah, okay. So it's good to have you, no problem. All right, so let's listen. So remember, we just want to put them in order. The one you hear, just write 2 rock, 3 hip hop, 4 whatever. This might be easier. All right, so let me see the track. We need to listen to track 42. Let's go to track 42. Okay. It's CD1, sorry. My mistake. I did CD2. Let me put CD1.
Track 42. Track 42.
Hey, I'll change. Honey, I'm sorry and I won't do that again. But I don't care. Should be clear now, baby, you're not being fair.
Okay, so this is number 2. What type of music is this from the list?
Maybe jazz.
I think it's reggae.
Reggae is correct.
Reggae.
Yes, reggae is correct. Let me read all the words for you. So we have jazz, classical music, blues, rock music, hip hop, R&B. R&B is number 1. Pop music, rock and roll. We have dance music, traditional folk music, reggae, and opera. So the second one is actually this one is reggae. Okay. All right. So let's hear number 3.
I hate this type of music.
You hate it? Okay. Let's listen to number 3.
Noisy.
What about this one? What do you think this is?
Rock and roll, I think.
Close. You're close. You're close to rock and roll. It's related to rock and roll, but not rock and roll.
R&B.
No, we already listened to R&B. R&B is number 1. It's written number 1. Actually, this one is.
Okay. Rock music.
This one is blues. It's blues. This one is blues.
Blues.
Yes. Rock and roll is related to blues. It's close. They use the same musical scale, but it's this one is older. Blues is older. Okay, let's hear the next one.
Tradition.
Do you think so? Do you think this is traditional music?
I think maybe.
Not exactly, no. I think this one is probably
rock
It's not
music.
not rock. This one is actually pop music. This is similar to like Britney Spears and Jennifer Lopez and this kind of music. It's pop. This is pop. Okay. All right. Okay, this is easy, I think. What's this?
Rock.
Yeah, this one is
Rock.
yeah, I agree with you. I think this is rock music, correct? All right. What about this?
Dance music.
Not exactly. It's a little too slow for dance. Classic. Not exactly. This is actually jazz. This is jazz. Jazz, yes.
Jazz.
Yeah, jazz music. This is jazz. Okay. Okay, what about this one?
Hip hop.
Hip hop? No.
Dance.
This
Dance
is dance.
music.
Yeah, this is dance. So sometimes they say dance music, sometimes they say electronic music, techno, sometimes they say, but usually they just call it dance music. Okay.
Yo, I love my city, especially nighttime, neon lights so pretty. Come and get your fame and fortune where you fit in. My fitted cap cocked to the side, I mean business.
Hip hop.
Yeah, this is hip hop, correct? Okay.
Opera.
Opera.
Okay, yeah, this is opera music, correct? Okay. What's this?
Rock and roll.
This is rock and roll, correct? Yeah.
Traditional.
The other one, not traditional, no.
Classical.
Yes, this is classical music, like Beethoven, Mozart. This is classical. So this is the last one now. Okay, so of course this is the last one. It's traditional folk music. Okay, so of course these types of music are more popular in the West, maybe more popular in the UK and the US than here in Libya, of course. But they're just different types of music. Okay, so the first one here, it says, the first question, which types of these music did you like or do you like, and which ones don't you like? For example, Muhammad said you don't like reggae. What other types you don't like? Or like?
No, classical music.
Classic music? Do you like it or you don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
So you don't like traditional music, you don't like reggae, you don't like, what else?
I think it's just hip hop. Maybe just hip hop.
You like hip hop, it's the only one.
Just only one, yes.
Okay.
Good.
That's interesting. What about you, Malak? What do you think? Which types do you like and which types don't you like? Are you there, Malak? Hello? Can you hear us? Maybe there's a connection problem.
Yes, I hear you. Maybe
Okay.
zero connection.
Yeah, maybe it's her connection.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the question is, which types of music do you like and which ones don't you like?
I like classical music,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like rock music and hip hop and blues and all of them. I like just classical music.
Okay. So here it says, who are your favorite bands, singers? Okay, so this one, number 2, even about Arabic or Libyan singers, it doesn't have to be about this type of music. It's a general question, I think. So who's your favorite band or singer or composer? So band, I think you know what band and singer means. Do you know what composer means? Have you
I
heard
don't
of the
know. No.
Mohammed, have you heard of the word composer?
Also bands. I don't know some
Okay.
bands.
Okay. So a band, can you explain what a band is, Mohammed, in English? How would you explain the word band, music band? Do you know what it means, band?
Band, yes.
Yeah. Okay, how can you explain it
I can.
in English?
No, I can. Band. I'm trying to find some words to explain that. Band.
Okay, a band, is it one person or more than one person? When you have a music band, is there only one person in the band or more than one person?
No, more.
Correct? So usually in a band, it means you have a group of musicians, right? Maybe there's the singer, maybe there's the guitar player, there's the drum player, there's a bass player or something else, right? So you have a group. You have a group of musicians, right? So a band means a group that plays together. Is it clear, Malak? Do you get what it means? Band. So it's a group of
Yes.
musicians who play together. This is band. Composer, okay, I'll explain what composer means. Composer means someone who makes music from zero, from nothing, from the beginning. He writes the whole thing. A person who writes the music,
Yes.
like Mozart or Beethoven.
No, I think the person who's not
Trainer.
right, the likers.
The person who writes the music, not the lyrics.
Just
So usually composer, it means the person who writes
not all the lyrics.
yes, not the lyrics. Usually the lyrics in bands, for example, they, of course, I think the singer maybe, or all of the band, they write it together. But compose, it means to make the music of the song, to write the music of the song. So it's like an author, but not for books, an author of music. Do you know the word author? The writer of a book. the word author. Maybe you've seen this word.
Yes.
Yeah, author.
Yes.
I think you've seen. So an author is a person who writes, of course, a book. So a composer is like an author, but for music. Someone who writes music. This is the meaning of, or makes music, composer. All right, so I think these are
Yes.
general questions. We can skip some of them because they're just asking you about your favorite singer, your favorite band, the last album you bought, or the last album you've downloaded. Okay, what about the fourth question? I think it's probably negative for us here in Libya, but let's just ask it. What was the last gig or concert you went to? Has anybody been to a concert before? Or a gig? You know this word, gig? Have you heard of this word? Gig. What about you, Mohammed? Do you know the word gig? No? Okay. Okay, so gig is like concert. It's the same meaning. Okay? So
Gig.
yeah, gig is like concert. Do you know concert? So a concert is like live music, right? So you go to a live music performance, you buy a ticket, and then you go to the stadium or to the
Yes.
show and you see live music. This is concert. Gig is the same thing.
Mhm.
Okay, it's the same thing as concert. So has anyone been to a concert before or a gig before?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
In wedding party there
So
was
in
a
a
singer. Mhm.
very interesting. Okay, what was his name? The singer's name.
Aisha.
Very interesting.
Libyan.
What was she like?
Yeah.
Was it traditional Libyan music?
Also.
Yeah.
How interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so I think you can
Yes.
call
How
it.
can I translate Zamzamat?
I think you have to say it as Zamzamat. Maybe you can say traditional Libyan music. Maybe. You can. Yeah, you can say this is traditional Libyan music.
Yeah.
All right. What was
She
it?
sing.
Was it
Okay.
fun? Was it
Yes.
fun? Did you like it? Was it interesting?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Was very fun.
Nice. Okay. That's good. That's good to hear. So these are just general questions about music. So we can move on, I think.
Yes. Yes. All the people like her.
So everybody, you mean everyone enjoyed?
She make fun. She made fun.
Okay. Can you hear me now? I think there was a disconnection. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So the last thing I said, last thing I heard, you said it was fun and everyone enjoyed her concert or her music. Okay. So now what we want to do here in the next part, in number 2, exercise 2, we want to look at the 3 photos. Okay. So we have 3 photos. Let me show you the photos. But before we see them, we just want to I just want to ask you this question. Which one of these 3 photos do you think is a jazz concert? Which one is a club? And which one is a musical festival? Okay?
Yes, hello.
Yes. So my question was, let me show you the 3 photos, and I'd like you to tell me which one do you think was is a club, which one is a jazz festival, and which one is a music festival and jazz concert. Okay, so we have 3 types. All right. So this is the first one, the first photo. What do you think of this first photo? Is this a music festival? Is it a club, or is it a jazz concert? What do you think?
We don't see
I
any
think it's
picture.
club because
Can you
it's
see
close
it?
place.
Can you see it now? Can you see the photo, the photo number 1?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Now
this is...
I see it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
what do you think this is? Do you think this is a...
Jazz, maybe jazz.
All right, let me show you the other photos first. So maybe you can decide. So this was the first one. These are the 2 other photos. Number 2 on the left and number 3 on the right. Let me see if I can show the 2 pages together. This way
the
you can...
first one, it's club.
First one, maybe it's a club. Okay, sorry, we can't see the 2 pages together. I thought we can.
Yes, because it's clear and closed place.
I agree with you, Mohammed. I think you're right. The first one, it looks like a club, right?
No need,
First,
right? No need.
Yeah. The first one, it's a club because it looks like it's indoors.
Closed place.
It's a closed place, so it might be some kind of club. All right. And the second one, number 2, what do you think it is here? Number 2, photo 2. Is it number 2? Is it a jazz concert or a music festival?
The options.
The options: number 1, club; number 2, jazz
the
festival.
left one or the right one?
So we have music festival and we have jazz concert. These are the other options.
A music festival on the right.
Correct. That's correct. Yeah.
Yes.
And the jazz concert on the left, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's true. Yes, that is correct. So we have the jazz concert on the left and the music festival on the right. That's true. All right. So these are just different types of different venues. So I'm going to write this word venue. I don't know if you've heard of the word. Venue is like a place or somewhere where you can experience music. So this is the meaning of venue. All right, so we answered the first part of the question, number 2A. So it says, which one, okay, the second part of the question, which would you like to go to? So if you have a choice between a club, a jazz concert, and a music festival, which one would you like to go to? Which one do you think is more interesting, in your opinion?
For me, it's club.
Okay, so you would choose a club, okay. Why do you think a club is more interesting than, for example, a music festival or maybe a jazz concert? What's different? Or why do you think it's more interesting?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, I'll repeat the question. So why do you think a club is more interesting than a jazz concert or a music festival? Hello, are you there? Can you hear me, Hamid? Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Did you hear the question?
I heard you, yes, but I have an answer.
You don't have an answer. Okay, no problem.
No reasons. Right. Don't have any reasons. But I don't like the very crowded.
Ah, I see. Okay, no problem. All right. What about you, Malak? What do you think? Which one do you think is more interesting? Do you think jazz concert or music festival or a club? Hello, can you hear me?
I don't like any of this music. No.
So all three are not interesting to
Yes,
you.
I think festival.
Festival. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Mohammed, can you hear me? Okay, let's move to the next part of the question.
Hello.
Yes, hi, I
Right.
can hear you. Yes, Mohammed, can you hear me?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I think there's a connection
Yes.
problem. I'm not sure if it's my internet or your internet. I don't know.
No, your internet, because
No.
we are there. We are
Uh-huh.
here.
So it means
Yes.
it's me today. Okay,
Yes.
so never mind. Let's do the second
It's
part.
better if you.
Sorry, Mohammed.
No, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so here let's do this listening part. It says listen to Alan and Lucy. They will talk a little bit about their music experiences. Okay, and we want to find out what music do they like. So let's listen to the CD track here, and let's find out. Okay, so so here we should start with the first part of the question. Let's listen.
Yes, I have. I've been to lots, actually. The last one I went to was in Denmark.
Okay, sorry, let me repeat it from the beginning. Is the sound clear? Can you hear it? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's hear it from the beginning.
Track 43.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a music festival, Lucy?
Yes, I have. I've been to lots, actually. The last one I went to was in Denmark.
Oh, right. Who did you see there?
I saw R.E.M. and the Black Eyed Peas. They were brilliant. Have you ever seen them live?
No, I haven't. I don't really like rock or hip-hop, actually. I prefer classical music or jazz.
I like some classical music. I occasionally listen to Mozart when I'm at home on my own. But most of the time I listen to rock, hip-hop and dance music.
Right.
And what about you? Have you been to a music festival?
No, I haven't.
Okay. And have you ever been clubbing?
No, never. I don't really like dance music or anything like that.
Oh, but listening to dance music in a club is a fantastic experience. You don't know what you're missing. We should go together sometime.
Yes, maybe. And how about jazz? Have you ever been to a jazz concert?
Yes, I've been to one or two.
Oh, I've been to hundreds. Live jazz is just amazing. Have you ever heard of Miles Davis?
No, I haven't. Who's he?
Seriously? You've never heard of him? He was a brilliant jazz musician. You obviously don't know anything about real music. Right, your musical education starts with Miles Davis.
And yours starts with, Fatboy Slim.
Fatboy who?
Fatboy Slim. He's one of the most famous DJs in the world. Don't you know anything?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, what do you think of their musical tastes first and their musical experiences? Are they similar or different?
I didn't understand you.
The question is, I'm asking about their taste and experience in music. Is it similar, do you think, or is it different?
Different.
Yes, they have very
No,
different.
Totally different.
Totally different. That's it. That's the point. Very, very different.
Totally different. Yes.
Yeah, it's very different. Okay, so here in the first part of question B, number 2B, let's try to remember what types of music does the girl like, Lucy, and what types of music does the man, Alan, like. What did Lucy talk about? What kind of music do you think she likes?
Music festivals.
She likes going to, I think
Music,
maybe she talked about festivals. She also talked about, what else? She talked about something else. She talked about clubbing, right? Did you hear the word clubbing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she talked about dance music.
Yes.
Right? And what about the man? Did he agree with her? Does he like dance music?
No.
All right.
He doesn't like
Has
music.
Alan been? Has he been clubbing before? Has he gone clubbing before, Alan?
No.
All right. So let's try to confirm this in the next part in number 3 here. So here, what we want to do is just fill in Alan or Lucy. So let's start with number 1, okay? So it says, has been to lots of music festivals. So who's been to lots of music festivals?
Lucy.
Okay.
Alan,
you think?
Lucy, yes, sorry.
Okay, are you sure both of them?
Lucy, sorry.
Lucy. Okay, Lucy remembers the girl and Alan is the guy. Okay, so let's write your answer.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to write your answer and then we can listen again and confirm, okay? So we have Lucy. What about the second one? Who hasn't seen the Black Eyed Peas live? Who hasn't seen them?
Alan.
Okay,
Alan.
so you think Alan? All right, so you agree. Okay, good. Mohammed and Banak agree. Number 3, who's never been clubbing? Excuse me. Who's never been clubbing? Do you think Alan? First of all, what does it mean? What does it mean, the word clubbing?
Alan.
Okay, let's write Alan. But what do you think it means, clubbing, in your opinion?
It is a concert, like concert.
It's going to the club, right? This is what it means. So clubbing is the action of going to a club. Very good. Okay, that's right, Mohammed. Who's been to hundreds of jazz concerts? Who?
Lucy.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
Okay, Mohammed's not sure. Malak says Lucy. Okay, let's write your answer, Malak, and then we can confirm. We can find out from the listening. So let's write Lucy and let's see. All right. What about the next one here? Who's never heard of Miles Davis?
Lucy.
Okay. What do you think, Mohammed? Do you agree? Did you get this part about Miles Davis?
4 and 5, I'm not sure.
You're not
4
sure.
and 5, not sure, but 6, I think it's is Alan. Yes.
You think Alan hasn't heard of Fatboy Slim? All right.
Yes.
Let's write
Alan.
Okay. Okay. Let's confirm your answers. I think most of them are correct. Maybe you have a few mistakes. Let's check.
Track 43. Have you ever been to a music festival, Lucy?
Yes, I have. I've been to lots, actually. The last one I went to was in Denmark.
Oh, right. Who did you see there?
I saw R.E.M. and the Black Eyed Peas. They were brilliant. Have you ever seen them live?
No, I haven't. I don't really like rock or hip-hop, actually. I prefer classical music or jazz.
I like some classical music. I occasionally listen to Mozart when I'm at home on my own, but most of the time I listen to rock, hip-hop and dance music.
Right.
And what about you? Have you been to a music festival?
No, I haven't.
Okay. And have you ever been clubbing?
No, never. I don't really like dance music or anything like that.
Oh, but listening to dance music in a club is a fantastic experience. You don't know what you're missing. We should go together sometime.
Yes, maybe. And how about jazz? Have you ever been to a jazz concert?
Yes, I've been to one or two.
Oh, I've been to hundreds. Live jazz is just amazing. Have you ever heard of Miles Davis?
No, I haven't. Who's he?
Seriously? You've never heard of him? He was a brilliant jazz musician. You obviously don't know anything about real music. Right, your musical education starts with Miles Davis.
And yours starts with, Fatboy Slim.
Fatboy who?
Fatboy Slim. He's one of the most famous DJs in the world. Don't you know anything?
Okay. So what do you think of your answers? Are they all correct? Or I think that
No. For
there's
number
one.
4, Alan.
Yes, that's right. Yes. So number 4, Alan is the one who's been to hundreds of jazz. Oops. That's correct. So we've got all of them correct now. All right. Now, in the next part, we want to choose the correct verb form. So this is a little 2-in-1 listening and grammar question, okay? So it says here, work in pairs, look at the beginning of the conversation. Choose the correct verb forms, okay? So number 1, this is part of the conversation. I'll give you a minute. I think it's better if you take a minute. Read the whole conversation first, okay? Take a minute or 2, and then tell me what do you think is the right answer in each case. Oops, sorry. Okay, did you check all of them?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready? Mohammed too?
Yes.
Okay, let's do them as a conversation. So Mohammed, you can be Alan, and Malak can be Lucy, and then we can confirm from the track. Okay, so go ahead. You can start, Alan.
Have you ever been to a music festival, Lucy?
Okay, so which ones do you want to choose? You can choose between did and have, and between go and been.
I think have you been to a music festival, Lucy?
Okay, let me write your answers. Let me underline them. Okay. 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 Okay, Lucy, can you complete?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have been to lots, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I've been, the last one I've been, the last one I was, I went to.
Okay, yeah, you have the option between went or have been. Which one do you want to choose? What do you want to
the
choose?
the last one I've been was in Denmark.
Okay, do you agree with this answer, Mohammed? She chose I've been.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
All right. Okay,
I have been
Alan.
more than Denmark.
Okay.
All right. Would you have seen? Who have you seen there?
Okay, so you have, of course, you have two options. You can use who did you see or who have you seen. Which one do you want to choose, Mohammed? Who did you see or who have you seen?
I think. Who have you seen there?
Okay. Do you agree with this answer, Malak?
I think yes.
Okay.
Yes, who have you seen there?
All right. And what did Lucy say?
I've seen REM and the black-eyed peas.
Mm-hmm. And the last sentence? You still have a sentence left, Malak. They, so you can choose. You can say they were brilliant or they have been brilliant. What do you want to choose? Lucy, are you there?
Maybe she lost connection.
We lost connection with Lucy. Okay, you can answer this one, Alan. What do you think, Alan? Do you think we should use...
They have been brilliant.
All right, okay.
Have been brilliant, yes.
Okay. All right, so we can confirm this, but before we okay, welcome back, Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
So before we confirm this, let's check them and let's talk a little bit about how do we use the present perfect in general, and how do we use the past simple, and can we mix them, and if we can, how do we mix them? This is my question. So what do you think? What's your opinion on the present perfect, Mohammed?
I think in the action, I use the past simple when the action is totally completed. When we talk about something, it's happened and the action is completed.
Okay. Okay, so that's correct. So the action is completed. Okay.
For example, I went. Yes. For the have been, I think it's completed now or just a few minutes or something like that.
Yes. So when it's something recent, right? Like I've just visited Mohammed. I've just visited him. Means this is like recent past,
yes.
Right? Okay, what you said is correct. But what about experience?
Yes.
Because what we're discussing in this lesson, and even in the last one, the one about Susie Kennedy, the exercise Malak did, we're focusing on present perfect for experience, for things you've tried in your life. Do you get the idea? So here in this conversation.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll repeat it.
An example.
Yes, I'll give you an example. So,
yes.
So for example, when Alan asked Lucy in the beginning, in the first question, he said, "Have you been to a musical festival? Have you been to a music festival, Lucy?" Your first question. Do you see it in the conversation
yes.
here? So here, Alan, he's not.
Yes.
And
yes.
Alan doesn't really want to know when she went, or which one did she go to? And the first question, he just wanted to know, is this something you've experienced in your life or not? Have you done this thing before or not in your life? Do you get the idea? So here,
okay.
So here it's
yes, I got it.
Yeah, it's an experience question. So this means for experience questions, it's a good idea to use the present perfect. But if you want to be a little specific, if you want to be specific about something in the past, you can't use the present perfect anymore, because the present perfect isn't a very specific way to ask about things in the past. You get the idea? So in this lesson, we want to learn the relationship. We want to learn the relationship between the present perfect and the past simple. This is what we want to focus on, okay? So let me repeat, let's check your answers and let's see if all of them are correct or not. Okay?
Suheil.
Yes.
We need more example for this, because I'm always confused between
Yes, of course.
How I make them, yes, in one sentence.
You're right. Please remind me, Mohammed,
Sometimes
to send
I'm confusing when I want.
Yes, you're right. Yes, this is
when I
something.
can use the past simple and when I can use it.
Yes, you're right. I agree with you. It's something that's easy to confuse. But remind me to send you the workbook before the end of the lesson, okay? Because I also have the workbook for this book, so you can have more exercises like this one. So I can send you the link to the workbook, and you can do much more exercises like this. And we still have other exercises like this, okay? But first of all, let's confirm your answers. Let's see if all of these answers are right or not. Let me play it one more time and let's see, okay? Are you ready? Lucy, are you there? I think she's quiet.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's listen.
Track 43. Have you ever been to a music festival, Lucy?
Yes, I have. I've been to lots, actually. The last one I went to was in Denmark.
Oh.
What happened here?
One mistake.
Okay.
I went.
Yeah. Why did we use I went here? Why do you think she changed? Why did she change to the past simple here?
Because the last one.
Correct, because of the expression, the last one, right? And she was, and she also mentioned the place. So she's being a little specific, right?
Yes.
So if you want to talk about the past in a more specific way, you need to change to the past simple, right? So I think this is why she did it. Okay, let's complete the conversation and then we can change all of them, correct them together.
Right. Who did you see there?
I saw REM and the Black Eyed Peas. They were brilliant.
What happened?
Yes, all of them are wrong.
Yeah.
I saw.
And what about Alan's question, Mohammed? Also, you have a mistake there. Yeah, he used the past.
Who did you see?
Who did you see? Very good. So here you can see that. Yeah, let's correct all these. Yeah. So here you can see the idea that if you want to ask about specific things, if you want to talk about the past in a more specific way, it's always use the past simple. Use the past simple. And actually, remember when you told me, Mohammed, that the past simple is for finished actions. So here, when Lucy talked about the concert that she went to in Denmark, of course, this is a finished action, right? Because she went to the concert, she saw REM, and so this is exactly like you said. This is a finished action. That's why she used past simple to talk about this. All right. So let's work a little more on this idea on the present perfect. Here we have another nice exercise in number 5. Here we have the rule or a summary of the grammar for present perfect for experiences. So let's start with number 5 here. Okay. So exercise 5, it says look again at number 4A. So they want us to look again at the question we just finished. I think we can leave the answers. Let me leave the answers. No, we can't leave them because we moved the page. No problem. No problem. Okay, so they want us to look again at number 4A, and we want to complete this rule. So they want us to answer when do we use the present perfect and when do we use the past simple, okay? So can you read the first rule, please, Mohammed? Here, rule number 1.
Okay, we use the past simple to ask about people as experience. We do not ask when these experiences happen.
Okay, so which one do you think is better for this use? Do we use past simple or present perfect for this?
About people. Just a minute.
Here, of course, you have the option. You can choose.
I think past simple.
Okay, can you read the second rule just to confirm if this is right or not?
Present perfect. We used to ask more information. No, I think it is present perfect. Sorry.
Okay, so which one is the present perfect? The first rule or the second rule?
I think the first rule.
All right, and that is correct, yes. And the second one, this means that the second one is for past simple. Okay? Yeah, so this is the general idea. Here we're speaking generally. So generally speaking, if you want to ask about a person's experience without asking too much, just use present perfect, okay? Past simple, it means you want more experience, more information. So remember, always think of the past perfect as being maybe a little more polite, because the past simple فيه شوية قصقصة تبي تفاصيل أمتى وين كيف, right? So there's more details. You want more details. Give me more information. When you want more details, you have to use the past simple to get more information. When did you go? Who did you saw? What did you do? Who did you go with? All of these are specific questions. And when you want to be specific, of course, you need to change to the past simple. All right, okay, so we have the general idea. We talked about these rules. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the form. Maybe this is not too hard. So here we want to just complete the form. So let's read the question. Fill in the gaps in the table. So we want to complete this table. And let's see our options. We need to use have or has or been or seen or ever. Okay, so these are the words we are going to use to complete the table. Okay, so the first one, have you been to music festivals? So what's the word missing here? What do you think, Malak? What's the word missing from the first question?
I think ever.
Right, so let's write ever here. Have you ever been to a musical festival or a music festival? What about the second one, Mohammed? What do you think we need to write here to complete the table? And remember the options. You can use have, you can use has, you can use been, seen,
have he.
Okay. Do you agree, Malak? Do you think that's right?
No, has he ever?
He. Sorry, has he.
Yes.
Sure. Sorry, has. He,
right.
It should have, we would have.
Correct, you're right. Yes, that's right. So has he ever, then we need another word, the black-eyed peas.
Seen.
Right, right. So has he ever seen? All right, good. Okay, the next question. What do you think, Malak? What's missing from the next question?
Has she ever heard of Miles Davis?
Right. Have or has?
Has.
Right.
Has.
Yes. So has she ever heard of Miles Davis? All right. And the last question, Mohammed.
Have they ever?
Right. So have
they ever been?
Okay. Let's write it. Have they ever been clubbing together? Right. Okay. So so this is just an example of how to write the correct form of the present perfect yes/no questions. Of course, all of these are yes/no questions, by the way, because when you answer them, you're going to say, have you ever been to a music festival? You will say, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. There's only two answers for this kind of question. It's a yes/no question. Just like, do you like chocolate? Yes, I do. No, I don't. But do you like chocolate is present simple, not present perfect. But this is a yes/no question using present perfect. So you can see we start with an auxiliary. So the auxiliary verb have or has, then we put the subject pronoun, I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Then we add ever. Ever is optional, by the way, but we will see why it's a good idea to put it. Then we use the past participle of the verb, of course. We cannot use the past simple. We have to use the past participle. And that's how we make a question. Okay, Malak, can you read this interesting tip here? The one about ever. And we want to find out why it's a good idea to use ever. What does it say here in the tip? Malak, are you there? Okay, maybe she's not there. Okay, Mohammed, can you read the tip here for us, please? What does it say?
Okay. Ever, present perfect. Anytime in your until now, we often use ever in question.
Mm-hmm. So when we ask someone a question with ever, what do we mean? When I ask you, have you ever been to a music festival? What do I want to know when I use ever in my question? What do you think it means?
He never went in your life until now. It means from child to I think it's related to time.
You're right. You're exactly right. This is it. It means in your whole life, since you were born until now. This is the idea.
Yes.
So this is the meaning of yes. This is the meaning of ever. It means ever in your life. It's related to time, exactly. So that's why they use it a lot with experience questions. Have you ever done this in your life? When I say have you ever been to Italy, it means I'm not interested when. I don't want to know when. I just want to know if you've done this before or not. Maybe when you were 1, maybe when you were 5 years old, maybe last week. I don't care. I just want to know if you've done this, if you've tried this or not. Okay. So this is the idea with questions with ever. So that's why I've got a question. Can we use ever? Can we use ever with the past simple? What do you think? Does it make?
I think no.
You're right. We can't. We can't use ever with the past simple.
We cannot use.
Yes,
Yes, we cannot use.
Because the past simple, it asks about a specific time in the past. It asks about yes. You're right. Okay, just a second. Okay. All right. So you're right. We can't use the present perfect for. We can't use ever with the present simple. All right. Let's see here. It says write the positive. This is nice too. So we want to answer these questions. Write the positive and negative short answers for the questions in the table. Okay. So I'll ask the questions, and Mohammed, you can answer me in positive and in negative, okay? So have you ever been to a music festival?
No, I haven't.
Okay, can you give me the full answer? No, I haven't. Right, and if positive, if it's positive?
Yes, I have.
Right, okay, second question. Has he ever seen the Black Eyed Peas?
No, I hasn't.
Very good. No, he hasn't.
Yes, I have.
Yes?
Oh, sorry. No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. But if positive, what's the right answer?
Yes, he has.
Very good. Yes, he has. Okay. Number 3. Has she ever heard of Miles Davis?
No, she haven't. If yes, she has.
Yes, she has. And if negative?
No, she hasn't.
Very good. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. If negative, no, she hasn't. Okay. Number 4. Have they ever been clubbing together?
Have they ever? No, they. Yes, yes, they have.
Very good. No, they haven't. Yes, they have. Okay, very good. So there's an extra tip here about answers, okay? Can you read the tip here at the bottom under C? What does it say?
Yes. We can also say yes once, twice, a lot of time, etc. Or no, never a short answer.
So you also have an option, right? So if I ask you, for example, if I ask you, have you ever been to a music festival, Mohammed? So you can say yes once, or you can say yes twice. You can say yes lots of times, lots of times, or you can say no, never. No, I haven't. No, never. Right? But for example, let's say you say, for example, if you say yes, yes twice, and I want more information, what do I say? What's the next question?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes, I have twice.
Okay, good.
I have. It's not when.
Yes, I have.
Twice.
You can say yes. You can just say yes twice, and you don't need to use have. This is just an optional answer,
twice.
Of course. Yes, twice. Okay. But for example, if you tell me yes twice, and I'm still curious, I want to know more information, what do I say? What do I ask? The next question. What do I say?
When you went there.
Very good.
Yes
can,
or no?
Can you change it? Can you make it there? When? How do we make a past simple question?
When
you forgot something. When? Okay, I'll help you here. When, and then we need another word. You.
When did you?
Very good. Very good.
When did you went there?
Do we say when did you went or when did you go?
No, I think when did you go? Yes.
Right. Because in the question we have to.
When did you go there?
We have to put the verb in the infinitive, right? In the question.
When did you? Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. When did you get there?
When did you go there? When did you go? When did you go? So here I want specific information. I want a year or a month, or I want more information, more details. So if I want more details, I can't ask you using present perfect. It's not for details. I have to change to past simple, right? Because you told me.
In or at.
Exactly, yes. Because you said, I asked you, have you been to a music festival? You said, yes, twice. So I want to know when. So I ask you, when did you go there? So you'll say, I went there in 1999 and I went there last summer. So you give me 2 dates. I say, that's very nice. Who did you see? You say, oh, I saw John Bon Jovi and I saw Metallica. Sorry, what's your question, Mohammed?
Okay. Just I want to refresh about in, on, or at. I forgot when I used them.
Yeah. So in.
If you have a time.
Sure. Yeah. Don't worry. With in 1999. Do you see the question on the top left? When did you go there in 1999? Can you see it? In the page.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here this is because it's a year. I write in. So in we use it for years, or we use it for months. In July. Right?
Okay.
But if I want to give a specific time, I'll say at 10 o'clock. I use at for a specific time.
Okay.
And if I want to talk about a day, I'll say on Monday. Or maybe I can say on my birthday, because a birthday is a day, right? So on is for days. In is for years and months, and at is for time, specific time.
For time.
Yes.
time. On a days. Days.
Yes. On.
What about at? If I want to say, I'm still at the office.
Correct. We can also use it for.
Is it correct?
I think for the office is maybe better to use
What?
I'm still in the office. Maybe better than at the office.
And then-
At is
okay.
maybe better for home and school. I'm at school. I'm at home.
Okay. There's a relation between indoor and outdoor.
I think there is there is a bit of a relation. I'll try to get a summary for this and some exercises, and I'll send it to you, because there is a bit of it's a vocab exercise.
I have
This
that.
one. Yeah. So I'll do this. Please remind me before we finish the lesson, so I can send you this summary or exercise, and also send you the workbook. Okay. The workbook is very nice. It has lots of these exercises, like the things we are talking about now. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
You're welcome. No problem. Okay. So now let's move on. So here, let's check page 135. Let's see if we have any extra information about using the past. The present perfect. Let's see 135, and let's see if there's anything extra. All right. So here we have a summary. On the
I think
left
5.
side.
You're right. I think 137.
Yeah, it's 137. Yeah, not 135, because the pages in the book are not the same as the pages in the PDF file.
And the PDF.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why. All right. Okay. So here, I think there's no extra information. Okay. So please check the right side. This is what we were doing. Can you see the right side, Mohammed?
Okay.
Malak, are you there or
Yes.
still not there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm
Okay,
here.
you're back. Okay, good.
She's
So
back.
she's back. Yes. Okay. So here, let's read the 3 tips. Okay. Let's start, because the first part is the same. Nothing different here. It's the same as the answers I did with Mohammed. But the 3 tips are good and interesting. Malak, can you read the first one? And then Mohammed can read the second.
We use the present perfect to experiences that happened sometime before now. We don't know or don't say.
Sorry, we did this yesterday. No, I'm talking on the right side, 4.2. Can you see the right side where my mouse is?
Where?
4.2.
Yes.
Present
okay.
perfect for life experiences, questions with ever. I'd
We
like you to
use,
read. Sorry, read the tips in the bottom, because
Okay.
we covered the other points.
Ever plus present perfect equal anytime
we did this one, huh?
in your life until now. We often use ever in questions.
Okay. The next one, this tip is not written there. Can you read this one? This is nice.
Go has 2 past participles, been and gone, to talk about life experiences. We usually use been. I've been to the USA. I went to the USA in the past, and I'm not in the USA now.
Okay. And the third tip is repeated. It's also there. We read it. Now let me talk about the second tip here, where the mouse is. This is a very important tip, and it's very useful. So what they're saying is go has 2 past participles, right? Because we say go was, go, went, been, or go, went, gone. But there's a difference between been and gone, right? So when you use been, when you say been, it means this is something you've done in your life, you've experienced, and if you use it for countries, if you say I've been to the USA, it means you're not in the USA now. It means you went and came back, right? So I've been to the USA, it means you've done this and come back. But if you say, if I want to talk about my cousin or my uncle, I say he's gone to the USA. What's the difference here between he's gone to the USA and he's been in the USA? What do you think the difference is?
Your cousin is still, he's left to the USA.
Very good.
USA. And
That's
he's
it.
still there.
He's
And
still
he's
there. Exactly. He hasn't come back
And
yet.
we
Do you get the idea? He
Yes,
hasn't
and we can
come back yet.
also use it.
Sorry?
And I think we can use when someone is, and we can use gone when someone passed away
Correct.
and someone died.
Correct. He's gone because he's not coming back. Right?
Yes.
So usually gone
Yes.
is it has the meaning of not coming back yet. But we can also use it in a short sense. For example, take this example. Let's say I find you waiting like this at home, and you tell me, and I tell you, what's the matter? Who are you waiting for? You tell me, oh, my brother's gone to the supermarket. It means you're waiting for him, and he hasn't come back yet, right? He's going to come back, but he's late. He's not back yet. So you say he's gone to the supermarket. He's taken a lot of time. He's late. He's gone to the supermarket. I ask you, where is he? He's gone to the supermarket. This is maybe a little better than saying he went to the supermarket, because usually went to the supermarket, it's just, we're just discussing the event. But when you use he's gone to the supermarket, maybe this shows the other person that you're still waiting for him. He should be back. He should come back. This is the idea. So this is, I think, the only new thing in the summary, which is the second tip, the one about go. I think this is the only new thing in the summary. So this means we can go back and do more exercises there. Let's go back. All right. So we did number 5. We checked the summary of present perfect for experiences. We also discussed how to use ever for questions about life. Now let's go to number 6. Here in exercise number 6, we have a little bit of listening. All right, so it's just listen and practice. They want us to listen and practice. And here we want to try to copy the stress. Of course, the words with the dots, this means the word is stressed, right? Been to a music festival. So here we have stress on been, stress on music festival. So these are stressed. Have you? Have you is not stressed. So don't say have you ever. Have you ever? Have you ever? So this means have and you are very light, right? And ever been is stressed. Anyways, let's do it in listening. It's easier. So I'd like you to just listen and repeat, okay? So it's just a listen and repeat question to practice our pronunciation.
Have you ever seen them live?
No.
Track 43.
Sorry, not 43. We want 44. Let's go to 44.
Been to a music festival?
Okay, so I'd like you both, Malak and Mohammed, so listen and repeat, okay? Listen and practice. So let's start with the first one.
Track 44.
Been to a music festival?
Been to a music festival.
Have you ever been to a music festival?
Have you ever been to a music festival?
Mohammed?
Have you ever been to a music festival?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Seen the Black Eyed Peas?
Did you hear that, Malak?
No.
Okay, let's go back. Let me change the share of. Okay, let's go back.
Seen the Black Eyed Peas?
See the Black Eyed Peas.
Has he ever seen the Black Eyed Peas?
Have you ever been to the Black Eyed Peas?
Okay, again, let's see it again.
Have you ever been?
Eyed Peas?
Have you ever seen?
Have you ever seen?
Has he ever seen the Black Eyed Peas?
Have you ever seen the Black Eyed Peas?
Right.
Yes, he has.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
Heard of Miles Davis?
Heard of Miles Davis. So Miles Davis is a musician, and the verb is heard. Heard of Miles Davis.
Has she ever heard of Miles Davis?
Harris, Miles Davis.
Okay. Again, listen again.
Have you ever?
Is it have you ever, or is it, or is it has she ever? Or
Has
is
she
it,
ever?
or is it has he ever? I want you to listen, okay?
Can you repeat?
Has she ever heard of Miles Davis?
Has he?
Has she?
Yes, has she?
Has she or who?
Yeah. Okay. Listen to it again, Malak.
Davis. Has she ever heard of Miles Davis?
Yes, has she?
Yeah, but because
She.
because
Never heard.
has and she are not stressed, right? So that's why they're like one word. Has she? Has she? Has she? Has she ever? Has she ever? Has she ever heard? Has she ever heard? Because it's not stressed. They are not stressed. Okay, next word. Next sentence. Let's see.
Yes, she has.
Yes, she has.
No, she hasn't.
No, she hasn't.
Been clubbing together?
Been clubbing together.
Have they ever been clubbing together?
Have you ever been clubbing together?
Okay, let's repeat it again.
Have you ever been clubbing together or clubbing together?
That's it, Mohammed. Okay, let's hear it again.
Have they ever been clubbing together?
Have they ever been clubbing together?
Okay, good. Have they ever
Have you ever
been?
been clubbing together?
Is it have you, or is it have they?
Have they?
Right.
Have they?
Correct.
Have they?
Yeah. Have they ever been clubbing together? Very nice. I think this is the last one.
Yes, they have.
The answers.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
They have.
No, they haven't.
Right. Okay. So this is just like you see here. It's stress practice. They want you to get the right stress. So stress is like زي في العربي عندنا الوزن بتاع الكلمة أو الشدة بتاع الكلمة. أما كلمات تبينهم وأما كلمات تبينهم. This is the idea, to sound like a native. So this is why these exercises are included in the book. Okay, now we have a nice exercise. So this is a mix. This is the same exercise you were asking about, Mohammed. Number 7. Can you see this exercise? So this is a mix. They want you to decide, should you use present perfect or present or past simple? You have to decide which one, depending on the sentence. Do you understand? You get the idea?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to give you some time. Okay. I'm going to give you maybe 5 minutes or something, or 4 minutes. I want you to work on all of them. Okay. You can work together if you want. You can ask each other, no problem. Because after that, we want to do them in a conversation. Alan, Lucy. So we'll do all of them together. And in the end, we will confirm. Sorry? Yes, Mohammed?
I suggest let's play together.
No, it's
Let's play together.
No, it's a better idea if you try to answer it.
We can.
There's no point if you hear it first. You don't get to use the grammar you learned. You have to try first, and then you can listen to it. Okay. But take some time. Read all of them and then decide. Okay. But let me explain the question. So it says fill in the gaps with the present perfect or past simple of the verb in the brackets, or the correct auxiliary. Okay. So this means they give you the main verb. Do you see the brackets? So it means you have the main verb. So yes. Here, so meet is the infinitive verb. So they want you to use meet. And the question starts with, have you ever met someone famous? So met is the past participle of meet, of course. And the answer, yes, I have, when I something in Mexico on holiday. So the verb you need to use in number 3 is verb to be. But you have to decide, should I say when I've been in Mexico, or when I went in Mexico, or when I was in Mexico? You have to decide which one, past simple or present perfect, depending on the example, of course. You get the idea?
Yes.
Okay, so take some time first, take a minute or two, read all of them. And it's always a good idea before you answer, check the next sentence and check the sentence before it. So you're sure to use which one, okay? And maybe if you have a notebook, of course, it will help to write. And then when you answer all of them, I'm going to write them and we'll listen and check, okay? So take your time.
Try.
Have you finished?
Let's try.
All of
We will
them
see.
until 18. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry?
Did you do all of them until number 3?
All of them.
Ah,
Yes,
right.
all of them.
Very good, very good. Malak, are you
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
ready? All right. Okay. Okay. Great. Great. That's good news. Okay.
That's
So
good.
let's have the conversation. Alan and Lucy. Alan, you can start. Okay.
Your voice is very.
My voice, is it okay or is it not
Your
clear?
voice, it's not clear.
Okay. Okay. Let me try the other internet. Can you hear me, Mohammed? Is my voice clear or not clear?
Yes, now
Yes,
it's clear.
No? Yes, it's good.
Now it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Okay. So you can start, Alan.
Okay. Have you ever met anyone famous?
Yes, I have. When I was in Mexico on holiday.
Okay. Let me write your answer.
Really? Okay.
Okay, Alan. Really? Who?
Who do you meet? Who do you meet?
Who is it? Do? Are you sure it's Do? What's the cousin? What's Do's cousin?
Have. So hi.
Yes.
Who have?
Do you want to use present perfect or do you want to use past simple?
Present perfect.
Okay.
How do you meet? Sorry. How do you meet? Who do you meet?
Okay.
Past simple.
All right. And do, is it past simple or is it present simple?
How do you?
No problem. No problem. We'll come back to it. Okay, Lucy.
Okay.
Okay.
Robbie Williams. I was so excited, and my friend has taken a photo of us.
Okay.
Talk, my friend.
Okay, Mohammed, you think it's took? Okay,
Yes.
let's write your answer here in another color. So Mohammed thinks it's took, not taken. Okay, so we'll write Mohammed's answer. What about number 4, Lucy? What about number 4, Malak?
Number 4. Did you meet? Yes.
Okay, let's write your answer. Let's write it in blue. Okay, so number 2, Lucy, you can start. What's the first word in your opinion? Number 2, 7 we have. Malak, are you there? Okay, Alan, you can do your part. You can do here.
I think, has your father ever?
All right. So, has your father ever?
Yes.
And what's the verb?
Been
Okay.
to a rock concert?
And what's the answer, Alan? Yes?
Yes, he has.
Okay. Number 9.
I think he was too allowed.
The first verb is, here are the 2 verbs you need to use. You
Yes.
need to use go and you need to use be.
He went.
Okay.
Okay. He went. Oh, he go. Yes, he went. Yes, to a lot of gigs when was younger.
Okay.
When he was younger.
All right. Okay, Lucy.
Lucy, who has he ever who has he seen?
Okay.
Who did?
I'm
Okay.
sorry, who did
did?
he see? Yes, who did
Are
he
you
see?
sure, Malak?
Yes, who
He
did
saw.
he see?
Who did he saw?
Is it
He
C or
see.
He see.
See.
Are you sure it's not saw?
Who did he see? Yes.
Why
Yes,
not? Why
see.
not saw?
Yes, he see.
Because when we
But
used
we
it, we put the verb in infinitive.
Correct. In the question, it's an infinitive. Okay. Alan,
Yes.
number 12. Hamid.
He saw. He drove 2 or 3 times before they became famous.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Became, not become.
Okay. Alan, number 14.
Have you ever learned to play an instrument?
Okay.
Have, yes. You ever learn?
And what did Lucy say?
No, I haven't. What about you? Yes.
Okay. Alan?
I have tried to learn to piano at school.
Okay.
I've tried.
And Lucy?
Was you? No, not was. Were you any good?
Okay.
Was. I think was.
You think was?
Where? No, where, sorry.
Okay. And Alan? No?
No. I have no idea what I was doing.
Are you sure? Do you agree, Lucy?
Yes.
What do you think of number 18, Malak? Do you think it's correct?
No,
I haven't.
Yes, I think
I haven't. I have no idea. How can I say no? Yes, no, I have.
Maybe I had.
If I want to say no, I haven't. Should I replace no?
I had. I think I had. But
I had.
yes, I had.
Is it have or is it had? Which one? Have or had? And why?
Had.
I think I had.
But
because
why?
it's the past. Because it's in the past.
You think it's in the past simple?
No. Yes.
Okay. Do you agree on this, Mohammed? Do you think that's right, or do we leave it have?
Yes.
Change
yes,
it or
I
leave
agree.
it? So you want to change it? Okay, so it's changed. Okay, is my voice clear? Because I'm going to play the CD so you can check, but I want to make sure the connection is okay. Is it okay now?
Yes.
All right, so let's play the CD so we can check. Let's see, track 45.
Track 45. 1.
Have you ever met anyone famous?
Yes, I have. When I was in Mexico on holiday.
Really? Who did you meet?
Robbie Williams. I was so excited. And my friend took a photo of us.
2.
Has your father ever been to a rock concert?
Yes, he has. He went to a lot of gigs when he was younger.
Who did he see?
He saw Bon Jovi 2 or 3 times before they became famous.
3.
Have you ever learned to play an instrument?
No, I haven't. What about you?
I tried to learn the piano at school.
Were you any good?
No, I had no idea what I was doing.
Okay, so we have a few mistakes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what are the mistakes? Let's correct them.
Did. Who did? Number 4. My
Number
answer
4.
is true. Did.
Yes, your
Yes.
answer is right. So it's not do, it's did.
Did you meet? Yes.
Correct. But
Number 6, it's wrong. Took.
yes, took is the right answer. So Muhammad is right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 2, there was no mistakes in number 2. All of it was correct, I think.
And number 8, right?
Yeah, number 3.
I think have you ever? Yes, that's right. Learn. Or learn. Yes, I think.
Mm,
No,
is it,
I didn't hear this sentence.
you didn't hear number 3. Okay, let's repeat only number 3. Okay, I want to make sure because there's a mistake in number 3. Let's listen to it one more time.
Track 40.
Learn. How do you learn? Why?
But if it's
Okay.
have, if you use have, you have to use past participle, right?
Yes.
If you use did, you need to use learn.
Okay.
But so we have to make sure, is it have or is it did, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's check this.
3.
Have you ever learned to play an instrument?
So it's correct. Like this, it's correct. Have you ever learned? It's right.
Yes, it's correct. Yes.
Correct. But I want you to pay attention to 15 and 16 and check, okay?
No, I haven't. What about you?
I tried to learn the piano at school.
What do you think,
Yes.
16? Is it
I
correct?
tried. No,
I
it's
tried.
wrong.
Yes, it's past simple, right? I tried. I tried. Not I've tried. I tried.
Mm.
Okay, very good. I think the rest is correct. 16 and 17. But let's hear the
Were
rest.
you any good?
No, I had no idea what I was doing.
Okay, so now all of it is correct, okay? So before we leave, let's have one final conversation this time because all of the answers are correct. So let's have a nice conversation. Alan and Lucy, okay? You can try again. Alan, you can be Alan, Mohammed, and Lucy will be Malak.
Okay. Have you ever met anyone famous?
Yes, I have. When I was in Mexico on holiday.
Really? Who did you meet? Who did you meet?
Robbie Williams. I was so excited, and my friend took a photo of us. Has
Has your
your
father
father?
ever been?
It's me.
Yes, it's
Has
Lucy.
Okay, sorry.
has you
Good.
has you ever?
Do you want to be Lucy,
Father-
Mohammed? You can be Lucy if you want.
No.
Just joking.
I woke up from 6, so I'm so tired.
Yeah, it's okay. We're
it's
about
complete.
we're about to finish it. Go ahead, Liz.
Has your father ever been to a rock concert?
Yes, he has. He went to a lot of gigs when he was younger.
Who did he see?
He saw Bon Jovi 2 or 3 times before they became famous.
Have you ever learned to play an
Have
instrument? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, now me.
It's their mistake.
I'm
No
sorry.
problem. Have you ever learned to play an instrument?
No, I haven't. What about you?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to learn
The piano. Yes,
at
Mohammed?
school.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
tried to to learn the piano at school.
Good.
Were you any good?
No, I had no idea what I was doing.
All right, very nice. Okay, so so this way we're done for today, but we can get a chance to do more of this hopefully next lesson. So Mohammed, I'll send you the workbook for this one and also try to send you a summary for add in on. So this means that's all for today. Thank you for your time. Please, Malak, don't forget the workbook so you can do some exercises, so you can sort of get the idea, the difference between present perfect and past simple, okay?
Okay.
All right, so thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See
Goodbye.
you next lesson. Bye.
Bye.